y'all. Welcome to Gotta Be Real Movie Reviews with Thommi
Hey.
and Jules. And right now, we're reviewing The Kingsman.
Not the Kingsman, but the Kingsman.
Yes.
Rated R.
Yes. It's the third movie, but it's the prequel.
So this is a franchise.
It's franchise.
Okay. All right. Who is starring in this movie? This movie is like booming with star power.
It is.
So.
It is full of star power. Okay, we have Ralph Fiennes.
Mm-hmm.
Huge star.
Yes.
Stanley Tucci.
Stanley Tucci.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Colin Firth.
Mm-hmm.
Jaimin Hansu.
Love him.
Gemma Arterton.
Mm-hmm.
Rhys Ifans.
Mm-hmm.
And Alexandra Maria Lara.
Whew. That's some star power in this movie. And I love seeing Mr. Hansu. I remember the first time. You remember the first time you seen him on TV? It was in Janet Jackson's video. Love Will Never Do Without You. Remember he was just doing
I was thinking about the movie.
Smiling, his teeth were super bright. And that's the first time I remember seeing him.
That is first time
and he's been booming ever since.
Well.
Who knew he was a great actor? He's probably an actor and a model, I'm assuming, back then. But he barely ages. No. I mean, the man skin just looks great. But he's a great actor anyway. He's a great actor. So tell us, what's going on in The Kingsman, this franchise movie?
Here is the plot from IMDb. Okay. As a collection of history's worst tyrants and criminal masterminds gather to plot a war to wipe out millions, one man must race against time to stop them. Discover the origins of the very first independent intelligence agency, the Kingsman.
So, like we said, this is a prequel from a movie franchise, which is loosely based on the comic book series.
Yes.
It's 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yes. Another 2 hour long movie.
Yes. I wasn't mad about it.
I wasn't mad about it.
I didn't even notice that it was that long until I went and looked. I'm like, wow, that was 2 hours and 10 minutes. I enjoyed watching because I went to see it just as enjoyment. I wasn't looking to go critique the movie. I just wanted to see something good with some good actors and, a decent storyline. Mm-hmm. So you got that out of it. I mean, this is great. I would say if you wanted to go to the matinee, would be fine for it.
I agree.
If you go after the matinee, I would say maybe like a date movie with the two of you.
Yeah,
it's worth it. It's actually a pretty good movie.
Mm-hmm. It's action adventure, but it also seemed kind of like drama at some
point.
Place.
And I got that in some places. Like, wait a minute, it seems like it's leaning a little bit here. What? Wait, is that modern day or what? Like it was. I don't know if that was done intentionally, but I noticed it. So I'm like, okay, let me just put my mind back, make it a period piece in my head because this is kind of throwing me off. But it was a good movie. I would give it 3 clappers. What about you?
I definitely would give it 3 clappers. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. The acting was great, and it's definitely a movie you'll enjoy, especially if you want to see, if you like these evil villains and you want to see them get taken down in a good way, in an interesting way.
Yeah.
I like this movie a lot.
I liked it too.
Yes.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like the other Kingsman movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different take on a spy kind of genre.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and you get to see how this one was getting started. This spy group.
And I didn't know until we started reviewing that it was part of a franchise. So now I want to see the other ones.
You haven't seen the other two?
I've not. I don't believe I've seen the other ones. Because I kept putting in the Kingsman, and I'm like, wait, it's the Kingsman because this is a part of the Kingsman.
Sometimes you make me question what we're doing here. Sometimes you really do.
Hey, don't do that.
I
don't recall any extra scenes. Did you stay after any extra scenes in this one? I don't believe there were. Because it was pretty straightforward. I mean, it ended in a nice bow.
Yeah,
but
I don't think that there were.
Now, Rotten Tomatoes gave this 44%. For me, if it was, I didn't check the viewers. I would have gave it probably maybe at least a 70%.
Yeah, I don't usually, whenever I see the critics review, even though we're critiquing right now, but we're just regular audience, okay? That's the way I look at it.
We all see things differently.
Because I don't trust the critics. We're not like going all deep diving and because of this and because of that past,
slicing up the storyline and
all that.
You're overthinking it sometimes.
They overthink it. I go with the audience score because that's me, and I also go with, oh, does this look interesting? I'm gonna see it anyway. I don't care what they say.
I'm seeing it, and I don't read reviews anyways beforehand.
I don't.
I'll go in after. I'm just curious what other people think sometimes. It's like I said, sometimes me and her don't agree whatsoever. Yep. Like Belly. But anyways, it happens. So just see the movies for yourself.
Wow. I'm telling you, every time you say that, your black card just gets a little.
I'm scared. Take it. It's not a good movie.
You don't like
Don't get me started. Because then I'm going to start in on Juice. You know, didn't me, you, and Aaron have a
What do
battle?
you have to say about Juice?
I don't like that movie either.
Are you kidding me?
Didn't we all have a big discussion with DJ
up.
Aaron Michael? Didn't we all have a big discussion? And I was way over here.
I tried to
Mars,
forget that nonsense. You were crazy.
See?
You're
what
crazy.
I mean?
But also, just like you like that movie that Corinne asked us to watch about the girl that fell asleep and then she's a vampire.
No, I didn't say I didn't like it. I said it wasn't a bad movie. It was interesting.
It was a bad movie.
It wasn't a bad movie.
It was. Just like you think that Juice and Belly were bad movies. That was a bad one. And I'm sorry to pull you into this, Corinne. That was a bad movie.
It wasn't a bad movie. It was
just
a psych thriller. It was a psych thriller. It made sense what was happening because people like to experiment on other humans through these trials.
Okay.
See what happens when we start getting into Tupac and oh my God, Juice and matter of fact, I just did.
Your Killer Clowns.
I just did a poll. I just did a poll. Somebody posted which one of these movies have to go. So they had all the the black movies, and everybody was choosing Love and Basketball has to go, and so did I. Yes, they had Minister Society.
Are y'all picking
all those other movies?
The other ones must have been just super, super great because I don't understand why you guys are picking up Love and Basketball.
She's fired up.
I don't even understand that.
I could have never watched that movie and have been fine. I could never have watched The Notebook and been fine. I will never watch them again unless somebody wants to review them because they don't watch again. Notebook, seen it once.
Okay, look.
I'm not into love stories. Not like that anyway.
Look. I have seen The Notebook. It was fine. It was
cute.
It was cute.
Yeah, heartfelt.
Do I like Love and Basketball? Yes, I like Love and Basketball. And I don't even care if that part where she says, "I'll play you," and he said, "For what?
For your heart." That's so stupid.
I don't care if people think that's corny or stupid. I liked it. Okay,
she put herself out there. She put herself out there
because I've been in her shoes. See, you just cannot relate. Did you ever even play basketball in high school?
No.
Okay, you can't even relate.
No.
So then we just
don't even talk about basketball.
Don't even talk about
this movie is not my. I'll never watch it again. I selected the poll. That's the one that has to go.
Don't even talk about
because it ain't going before Minister Society. It ain't going for Boys in the Hood. It ain't passing none of those. So that's the one that had to go. So whoever did that poll and I answered you,
what are the other movies? You can't even remember all those.
I just said there were two of them. There were like two other ones, but they were all those like The Best Man.
Yeah.
One of them, The Wood. And everybody, 60% of us chose Love and Basketball, which, yes. And excuse me, but Boys in the Hood and Minister Society, don't play with them.
I love Boys in the Hood and Minister Society. I'm not saying that I don't. They are great movies.
Oh, so they're better than
Love and Basketball. I did a paper when I was in college in my film class on Minister Society. And my teacher tried to give me I think a C or a B because they didn't understand the movie. I'm like, did you even watch the movie? Do you even really know what I'm explaining?
Yeah, because you got to feel that.
So bad. Because I'm saying what he even said at the end, how he realized how he messed up in his life.
Yep.
And it's too late. And the teacher didn't really get it, And I'm like,
you have to be able to see it.
You have to watch the movie.
You can feel that.
You can grade my paper and try to give me a lower grade when you gave this buster over here doing some stupid janky movie an A. Like, no.
That's the movie you feel, though. That's when you watch a Minister Society, especially when it gets towards the end, you feel that.
I agree. I love Minister Society, but I also like Love and Basketball. And I'm just saying, we don't have to hate on movies around
I'm not hating on them. I don't like them.
Okay. Well,
that's it. I know most of y'all disagree with me, and I don't care. That is my opinion that I'm allowed to have because I'm a critic. Okay? I didn't say everything I say is right. We disagree. Who's right? Neither one of us, because that's just our perception. So that's why
she crazy.
We don't read anything the critics have to say.
Movies most of the time. That's what it is.
I'm not huge on love stories.
You can ask her yourself.
The Best Man and all that. They're nice movies. They're cool. I'm not into love stories.
What's your favorite movie? When Harry Met Sally or something?
I've seen that, but I'm not into love stories. Period is what I'm saying. For me to like a love story, I would think like there's something about Mary. See something like that I can get down with.
Okay.
Come on, you know that.
What's your all-time favorite movie?
It is going to be Pulp Fiction, and my second favorite is Stephen King's Storm of the Century. Okay. I thought you knew that. How dare you not know that?
How dare
there are people watching now that know Pulp Fiction is my favorite movie. There's only one scene that I will never watch again. I will fast forward it, and it's where Spider caught a fly. That's it. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Anywho.
Okay. We're supposed to be reviewing the Kingsman.
And we did. And we did. But okay.
We went way off. Let's be
Hey,
real.
it happens.
Let's
It gets
reel it
real.
back in.
Sorry, DJ Aaron Michael, I mentioned you, but it gets real up in her sometimes. Okay. So anyway, this is 2 hours and 10
Just
minutes.
throwing everything into this pot.
No extra scenes. We like the movie. We give it a 3. I recommend. Go ahead and see it. It's a good movie. All right.
I recommend it
And
too.
don't forget, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you later. All right. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.